The Denver Nuggets lose this game to the Los Angeles Clippers 105-111. And look, there are a string of reasons why this game happened the way it happened. Norman Powell, 24 points. Kawhi Leonard, 27 points. James Harden, 28 points. Their best three players stepped up. Their best three scorers stepped up. Nicholas Batum ended up being a plus 11 off the bench, has 3 blocks and 2 steals, 5 stocks in this game. He honestly was the difference maker for the Clippers tonight. Kawhi Leonard played well. James Harden played well, especially in the first half. Ivica Zubac played great defense tonight. All that stuff is true, and the Clippers deserve credit for it. They showed up, and they took care of business. They did some things, honestly, that you didn't expect for the Nuggets to kind of fall victim to, given how the Nuggets have played as of late. But for whatever reason, the Nuggets came out today. They started the game really well. It was a 1-point game at half. But in the third quarter, Denver gave up a 12-0 run on the back of just playing inexcusable basketball. Now, Nicholas Batum did start the third quarter, got them in rotation a lot, very often, and that definitely put them in a little bit of a bind, something they weren't expecting. But at the end of the day, the Nuggets had a prime opportunity to close this game out in 6, get 4 days of rest off before the second round. But instead, they simply throw the opportunity away. And look, Russell Westbrook, we're going to talk about it. Cool. He missed 3 layups today, missed 2. That really cost him. Could have been a 1-point game with 35 seconds to go, basically. But really, it starts with Jokic. It starts and begins with Jokic today. You know, Jokic, in the first half, Jokic had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first half. I mean, honestly, he looked like going to be Jokic going out and emptying the clip, a 37-10 game, something like that, where he basically is just forcing the issue continuously, and he's shooting as many jumpers as he has because he's open and they're available. But for whatever reason, Jokic in this game decided that he was going to have perhaps his worst half that he's had in his prime in the playoffs. And I don't say that lightly. I say that full knowing almost every game. I've seen every game he's played in the playoffs, obviously. I've seen every minute, basically every dribble. I've watched every iteration of this team. And that performance in the second half was passive. It was, dare I say, in some way, it was a little soft. And not that he was trying to physically be soft, but just soft. And I think for whatever reason, he was overthinking everything that was happening out there, including the fact that he had 4 turnovers, which is not crazy, but it's the shots he turned down, wide open 3-pointers, where he's 2 of 4 from 3 tonight. And honestly, based on the way the game script went, he should have shot anywhere from 7 to 8 threes tonight. And if he makes 2 more threes because he's that good of a shooter, when he probably would have, this game looks a little bit different. But Jokic was just bad also finishing. Again, Zoo played really good defense, but it's the way he was attacking Zoo, trying to be soft on the finishes with the left hand or right hand, not going through strong and then finishing over the top, going through strong with your right shoulder and then hitting a fadeaway like you normally have, like he has all series. Jokic's last game was 4-13. That's nothing. I really don't I never care about like shooting percentages. It's just so that he is as efficient as he is. But tonight, again, he didn't get the whistle that he felt like he deserved. And granted, there's probably a couple foul calls he could have got, but he played 41 minutes tonight. That's not any more than what he's done throughout this series. But for whatever reason, in the second half, he just didn't have whatever that thing is in his brain, that supercomputer that makes him what he is, the supercomputer that allowed for him to think through the game and make elite decisions, get people involved, find the best shot, everything you could have asked for. It was on the table for him to do, but yet it didn't happen. So I don't know. I think that this is definitely going to be a situation in a game where Jokic should absolutely look at himself and say, I wasn't good enough for my team tonight. It's that simple. I didn't do enough for my team. I wasn't good enough. I didn't give enough effort, all that stuff. And I think in this game in particular, like, it's on the table. Again, he was your leading scorer. He was the Nuggets' leading rebounder, tied with he was the leading rebounder behind. See, Russ had 10 today. And then he also had tonight, Jokic had 8 assists, tied with Jamal Murray. Jokic did have 3 steals, great. Had a block, great. Jokic had a great stretches of this game. The first half was great. But once Jokic, for whatever reason, once Jokic got that third foul in the third quarter, he started allowing way too many free, easy looks at the rim, and he got less aggressive trying to avoid that foul. And I honestly thought David Adelman was going to start him in the fourth, but he didn't. He let him sit. It was an 11-point game, and Jokic came back in. Now they got it close, back down to. Then the game is just not what it turned out to be. And for me, I just blame number 15, because I think I truly believe if you're the best player in the world and you're held to that standard and you're a 3-time MVP, could be 4-time MVP this year, the way that you have to engage and the way that you have to be able to assert dominance, you normally do this, but for whatever reason, I think he is tentative to attack Zoo in the post, even though he's done well versus Zoo this series. But for whatever reason, it's also just the second guessing of the jump shot, because if you're not shooting enough, like, it's just momentum stuff. It's stuff you don't need to do. It's overthinking through stuff. Even just some of the, like, one of the turnovers he had where he tried to, now he was driving and kicking out to the left corner, but he tried to do another one where he drove, and instead of shooting the ball and getting to the spot, he tried to throw the ball right, and then it got ricocheted, and then it went the other way. I mean, up and down, man. Like, Aaron Gordon had 19 today, 5 rebounds. He was good enough tonight. Like, Michael Porter Jr. was bad. He had 5 points. He was a minus 24 after being a plus 34 last game. Cool. That's fine. Like, he had a bad game today. Russ, I think, had a good game. Russ, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 10 rebounds and 6 assists tonight and 14 points. Now, Russ obviously missed those 2 layups. And again, that changed the game. But he's still good enough. Peyton Watson, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field, and 1 of 1 from 3. He's good enough. 2 offensive rebounds. DeAndre Jordan minutes were horrible. He was a minus 6. But all in all, y'all, like, Murray only had he had 21 and 8 today. 9 and 19 from the field, 47% from 3 or from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. Just 1 free throw. I mean, cool. Again, the Nuggets lost this simply because of this. Nuggets had 10 offensive rebounds today. The Clippers had 9, but it's when the Clippers got them, and they would get second chance points off of those things. The teams were tied in second chance points. The Nuggets had 56 points in the paint. They had more paint points than them today, more fast break point, and they're tied in second chance points. But their second chance points led to buckets. Buckets. And today, the Clippers, they shot just 31% from 3. The Nuggets shot 41% from 3. The Nuggets shot 52% from field. Again, the free throw, let me see, check out this free throw disparity. See underlying causes here. The Nuggets were only 6 of 9 from the free throw line. The Clippers were 13 of 15. So, yeah, the free throw disparity was there. The Nuggets were inside a lot, and they led in points in the paint. They didn't get the foul calls in the middle. Fine. But overall, watching this game, if 15 plays better in the second half, the game's over. So, like, it's not even, like, worth giving. It's not that it's not worth. But I think giving analysis on the rest of this game is important. 100%. I get it. I agree. But if Jokic is going to turn down opportunities to set the tone in the second half, that's where I'm going to, I have questions. 5 points in the half, it's just simply not good enough, y'all. Like, there's no getting around it. Like, forget the foul call stuff with the defense in the third quarter. He's done that before. I've seen that. He doesn't want to get a 4th foul because then he's going to be on edge in the 4th. And he feels like he has to be out there. Cool. But you make up for it by the aggression. He was aggressive at times, but not near as aggressive as it needed to be. 20 points in the first half, and then you coast. Again, y'all, DJ, horrible minutes today. Didn't do anything. Let go of offensive rebounds. Got fouls that he didn't need to get. I mean, just all kind of stuff. But today, really chalking up the fact that Norm, Leonard, and Harden and Batum, they won them the game, and Zoo as well. But, like, really, especially Norm, Kawhi Leonard, and Batum and Harden. They won them the game today. And they got See, you get 10 of 20, you get 11 of 22. So that's 41 of 42, or 21 of 42, and then you get 30 of 57. They were 30 of 57 from the field today. They balled and they hit their shots. Like, I think you just got to give them credit for the fact that they did that and they shot as well as they did. That was the game. That won them the game. They needed to do that in order to win. But at the end of the day, if you get a passive quarter from your best player, I don't know, man. Like, I think, predicting this series, I predicted the Clippers in 6, but that's because I, assumed that there were going to be mitigating factors. The Nuggets just weren't going to be good enough as a team, and you name it, all that other stuff. But today, this game is on Jokic. Like, game 2 they lost. It's missed free throws, the Russ stuff and all that. I get it. But this is the game. Like, this is the game. Like, and then, like I said, this is what I'm saying. Like, I think he know the game better than you, so stop telling he should do this or do that. He's a 3-time MVP. I don't care. See, that's the difference with me. Like, with you, there are people that literally will say that no matter what someone does, it's okay because of reputation. And I'm saying to you that's not true. The reason why I hold Jokic to the standard, right? I call him what I call him, like one of the 10 best players I've ever seen. Is because I know when the moment gets there, what he is and what he's proven to be. In this half, he didn't do his job. And I think the team needed him to do his job and to get out of here in 6 instead of having to take it to 7. Because now it's a 7-game series. They're going to be playing on Saturday night. And I think in large part because Jokic wasn't himself in the second half. But now he owes, Murray owes, Porter, everybody. Porter owes a great game. Russ owes better minutes, especially that last 4 quarter with the misses and all that stuff. But Jokic owes this team. Put them on your back. Go get the victory. And then you get a day off, 1 day off to get ready to go play OKC. And that's completely your fault. So, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. Really frustrating, really frustrating night tonight. The first half was really good. The second half, the 12-0 run didn't make any sense. It didn't need to happen. Just sloppy basketball. Like, just no one got them composed in that stretch. And that stretch cost you the game. So all in all, man, just not a team that you wanted to see do this, but need to see a better effort all the way around from the starters, but especially from 15. So it is what it is. Yeah. Play better next game. It's that simple. Play better next game. Jokic play better next game. It's going to be a dog fight. Let's see if you can extend the lead. If you get a 15-point lead, hold on to it. You get a 20-point lead, hold on to it. You know what happened last year. That's also why this is so, like, what happened last year in that setting when you leave it to chance. Like, so many things have to go your way. And I think in this particular game, you had a chance to end the series, get rest, and take care of your business, but you didn't. So it is what it is. Can the Nuggets go 4-2 in the Jokic era in Game 7s? We're going to find out. See y'all on the other side.